Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Sean McCall.
It's Estill Roper.
And it's producer Pat on the call, on the mic, all day, every day, behind the camera, boys.
Today is Friday, July 19th.
I'm getting through static, too much on my plate. Lord, I need me a break. But I'll be good by the weekend. Yeah. I'll be good by the weekend. Yeah. Everything good by the weekend.
Hello.
And today's
hello.
is the weekend.
Friday.
Yes, it is
Lucas
Friday.
Friday.
Lucas Friday.
A rare Lucas Friday.
You guys, they should have never let us get to Friday. They should have never let us get
Dude,
here.
they got us on the radio.
They should have never let us get here because Lucas just got a big advertisement boost today.
We
Let me
needed
tell
it.
you. Let me tell you
Why?
what just happened.
Lucas
Because
went live. Big.
Sean McCall and Mr. STL Roper were just on 106.5 The Arch, the Courtney Show.
Yes, it was awesome. At Emo's, the best pizza in St. Louis. So it made sense.
So the Courtney Show is normally the morning show from 6 to 10 on the Arch in the morning, but they're doing some promotion in the summer where they go to pizza places and do their live show in the afternoon. So I had this circled, and I was planning on going because it was right across the street from where.
Yeah, we said it on the Lucas. We were gonna go last
Yeah,
episode. I
we did?
think. Yeah,
Oh,
or
nice.
something. I think we discussed.
Well,
it.
I didn't really have a plan, but I went in there and just said, "Hey, what's up? I love the show. Listen every morning." And then the host, Courtney, she goes, "You want to be on the air? You want to play first five notes?" And I was like, "For concert tickets?" And I was like, "Yeah, duh."
Duh.
And so I was
Yeah,
on the air for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous, and I probably said some stupid shit in the beginning.
Well, do they have like a playback that you can listen to?
Yeah,
it?
it's a podcast. So they post it afterwards too. So
Oh, okay.
I'll make sure to repost that maybe on our Twitter.
Nice.
But I gave a shout out to the Lucast. They didn't hear me at first. I think I mumbled it. And then
Oh, you got to pronounce that shit.
I said something like, "Oh, you just take the P off a podcast and throw Lou up there." And they were
Yeah.
like, "What?"
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, they were
But
so
overall
nice.
it was good. I
They were
won
so nice.
I won the contest.
Boom.
They did a game called First Five Notes and they played.
Do you remember the songs?
Yeah, so it was funny. The first song was it was like do no no do no no do
Oh.
no no do no 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 no. And I didn't know what it was, but I was humming it like after they turned it off and the DJ thought it was hilarious and they started humming it with me. And then I guessed Journey.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't Journey, it was just Steve Perry.
Yeah.
But that was the guy who was in Journey, so they gave it to me.
Oh, wow. Dang, baby.
It counted. It
It
counted.
Counted.
All right.
And
Second
the
one?
Second one was
Staying alive.
it was Staying Alive. I don't even
Oh.
know how does it start.
Dun-
Whoa.
First, I was afraid.
I was petrified.
Yes.
Then we got
Staying
to that
Alive.
part, and I just go Staying Alive, and there's like yeah.
All right, there you
And
go.
the third one I didn't know.
But you had already got.
I already won the ticket, so it didn't matter.
Oh,
But
you only needed two?
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So I'm going to Santana and Counting Crows next Saturday,
Where
The
at?
third song was
Amphitheater,
Oh,
Riverport.
Gotcha.
But
The third
song
song.
I didn't know, and then I was just like, oh, I don't know
didn't
that.
know it.
And then I flamed one of the DJs. I threw him under the bus. I was like, that sounds like something Brando would cue up, and he's just like, what does that mean? And everyone else laughed.
That's funny.
So it was great radio. If you were driving in St. Louis and heard Sean McCall on the Arch,
You got those cups too, right?
you're welcome.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Yeah, they gave us these for free before I
They
was
were
even
like-
on
Yeah,
there.
they say
So-
106.5 The
They
Arch
were
and
so
the Courtney Show.
welcoming. Shout out all of them. Courtney. Who are the other guys?
Courtney, Brando,
Yes.
and Nick and Tim Convey.
What time are
Yes,
they on?
Tim.
They're
Yes.
on 6 to
thank
10
you.
a.m. in the mornings
Oh,
normally.
okay.
This
gotcha.
was a
Yes,
special
thank you
Do
thing
so
they
much.
they
do
That
do.
was so
the
awesome.
the second date update, or is that 107.7?
They were right
I
down
have
the
no
street.
clue what you're talking about, so
105.7.
definitely
Oh.
not them.
Okay.
105.7 The Arch. They were right down there. at the-
106.5 the Arch.
Or 106.5.
Yeah,
105.
yeah. Sorry, I was
Don't
confused.
you don't
there.
round up. You don't
Yeah.
round up in radio stations.
Right.
Oh,
So
thrown off. Math.
So I mean, you had a little experience being on a mic.
Dude, I was so nervous. I was not. They handed me a headset, and then they handed me the headset was connected to this little portable
Yeah,
like
microphone,
mic
mic
thing,
thing
and
that connects
he
to
just-
a whole board.
he just goes, your volume's right here, and I was like, oh, I didn't really adjust the volume at all when I was up there. So
Gotcha.
when I listen back, hopefully I'm not too loud yelling into the mic. But they couldn't hear me at first. Maybe I wasn't loud enough.
Hmm.
But here's what the long game plan is. Let me tell you guys what I'm thinking. So we get in cool with the Courtney show. Maybe they come on our show, a little collaboration.
Yeah, they
and then
should.
one day, the Lucast can sub in the morning and do a guest
Absolutely.
appearance.
We'd
Oh.
be happy.
Courtney show.
We would definitely be happy. That would definitely be a step up in our game. That's for
We-
sure.
One day.
One day.
We need some practice, but we'll get there. We'll read some
We'll
advertisements.
get there one day.
We'll make some money. We need subscribers
We just need
on
ad.
YouTube.
The first
Yes.
step, I told him this before we went on air. The first step is the podcast.
Please
Which we
subscribe.
got.
Please subscribe.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
um,
But because St. Louis has been in a tough, I guess you'd say,
Where's
couple weeks.
St. Louis is in a tough couple weeks? What does that mean?
Ever since 4th of July, it's been
oh
downhill.
yeah, dude.
Oh, ever since 4th of July.
why do you say that?
Dude, they
Oh, the crime's
ransacked
gone up.
downtown.
And
No.
the sports teams went down.
Well, on 4th of July, I'll
The Cardinals are okay. Cardinals
Piggyback.
are okay.
off of what you said. Downtown is still a mess. There's still a bunch of windows all boarded up, and
They
Yeah.
don't
In the
know
street
what they're
there's-
doing.
They really don't.
all right,
our
enough
poor,
politics.
Our poor follower got his car broken into after a Cardinals game, and I'm mad. We went to a Cardinals game.
we
and the
talked about
car
that
got-
already.
Yeah,
Oh,
we already
man.
talked about that.
Well, it's just getting worse.
All right, enough politics. This is a sports podcast.
Right.
Sports.
Right. It's
Sports.
Cardinals have been okay.
Sports.
I heard the game was delayed tonight against the Braves. There was rain. It was a rain delay.
Oh, they're in Atlanta.
Yes.
What was the other game this weekend that we were going to talk about that happened last time?
The
What
All-Star
happened
game?
last Saturday? Oh, the Euro finals, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that was
Well, we talked about that already.
Euro finals happened already.
Yeah, we have already talked about
But have
the
we
Euro-
recorded since?
No, we haven't. You're
Oh,
right.
We haven't.
We
no, you're right,
haven't
we
recorded
discussed.
since the Euro final.
Well,
Exactly.
no, England.
It's not coming home.
It's
It's
not.
not.
You guys,
No Harry Kane. Boom.
you guys,
Who called
Albano,
it? Who called it? Go back a few episodes of Star Euros.
you did
predictions.
call Spain.
España.
Elvie called it on the Lucast before the Euros even started. So
Yeah, it made
And
sense.
Elvie cashed out big time. Elvie put
yeah,
a big futures bet and won a band on him.
yes, he did.
But no,
for
Albano
him.
said the funniest thing while we were watching the game here at the Palace, and it's the truth. It is never coming home when you play out the back.
Yeah.
When you try to play it out the back, it's not
Try
coming
that.
home.
Whoa, could you not hear me that whole time?
No, we could hear you.
Jesus. That was
I just
so-
upped your mic a little bit.
Thanks,
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay. For technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say
That's not how you win
the
championships. You don't
Euro
play it out the
finals. Jude had that one chance though. Jude missed it. Like if he would have put that on net, like slotted it,
Oh yeah.
they would have tied it 1-1, right? It was 1-0.
It was no.
They did tie it,
no,
though.
they did tie it. It was 1-1, and then Spain
Oh,
won 2-1.
yeah, 2-1. Yeah, they scored.
They would have tied at the end with 2-2.
right. Yeah, and that was the last
Dude,
minute.
that header.
Mm-hmm.
Header on the line. Danny Almo.
Danny Almo, dude. He was
Legend.
barely onside, dude. That goal, he was barely
Oh, it was
onside.
inches.
Yeah.
That's what's insane.
Fantastic match, dude. A fantastic
Yeah,
match.
that's what we deserved. That was like a great
that was a
two
great
nation,
cap.
like big Euro, like European nation final.
Yeah, I mean, a good
And
game.
then-
It kind of reminded me of the World Cup game. to
And
be
then the
honest.
Copa America was so good that the fans stormed in.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, that was
Oh,
a
you
terrible.
talked
Going through
about you
the
talked
vacancy.
about security, and now we that was just Copa America.
It just got worse, man. I knew it was gonna get worse before it got better.
Yeah.
You talked about it.
That
and,
was my
and
Sean
then it just
McCall rant.
happened.
Well, no, it happened the week before at the Colombia-Uruguay game. Oh,
Yeah.
and did they learn a lesson? No.
No.
Hire some more security. No, here's what it is.
They
no.
spent all the money on Shakira.
No,
On the halftime show, they spent fucking $500 million for Shakira to come play for 15 minutes and paid half the money to security, and they weren't prepared
which she was excellent, by the way. She was great.
because they didn't realize how many Colombian fans would be there and cared that much, and not enough security showed up on that
No,
hot
dude,
day
that's
in
not
Miami.
the problem. That's not
They
the
didn't
problem.
pay enough for security. That's the problem.
No, it's not the problem. The problem is
it's commendable.
they're not checking tickets at a second spot. There needs to be 2 or 3 spots where they check tickets, because what happened was when they opened the gates, everyone who didn't have tickets got like all the way up to where the gates were. No one who has tickets should get anywhere near the stadium. That's the problem. They need to
Yep.
put further checkpoints out further and start checking tickets way before the gate.
Before people even
Before they
walk
even
up to
see the stadium, dude.
Yeah,
They
before
need to
they're
be
walking
scanning
up.
Like
tickets
the way they
2
do
or
it for
3
the Super
times.
Bowl. They
Yeah,
need to do that for
You
the,
should not
like,
even sniff
to
the stadium
be-
if you don't have a ticket.
To
right.
be around the atmosphere, you have to have it.
It's crowd control.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, remember when we almost got to a Maple Leafs game? Because they got killed that one night by the Blackhawks, and those Maple Leaf fans walked out of the stadium after the second period. They're like, if you want them.
They gave us their tickets.
Yeah,
and
we
still wouldn't let us
we
in.
tried to go back in. We were like, oh, we forgot something in there.
Oh, they didn't let you
They
re-enter.
didn't know.
We never entered. There was no re-entering.
But,
Well-
but it was a kind of cool stadium where you could walk inside but not go inside the stadium all the way around. So remember we like walked inside just
That's
for
because it
warmth.
was connected to like the subway.
Yeah, it's like
Gotcha.
connected. Yeah, it was kind of cool. We had a fun time in Toronto. Great city, by the way. I would full pledge everyone to go to Toronto once.
Hockey Hall of Fame.
Hockey Hall of Fame.
Hockey Hall of Fame. Hockey Hall of Fame. Ding that. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
who
Hockey Hall
won
of Fame.
that? Argentina won, didn't they?
Argentina ended up winning.
Without Messi?
With he played in the first half, I believe.
He got injured.
Yes, his foot had a baseball in
Is
it.
his career done? Is that a career-ending ankle injury?
No, I don't think so. But personally, I hope not. But
No, he'll be fine. I think if it was, it would have been stated by now.
Yeah.
They would have known if it was career ending or something.
Is
He's
he out
gonna-
for the season though? What have they said?
Like he's gonna be out for most of the League's Cup.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just swollen. It's like a
Yeah, it was a
it's a-
baseball from when they showed it. There was
that
a
was
baseball
fresh.
inside of
That was a
his foot.
fresh broken ankle. Like
His ankle was kind of like a
alright,
pinata.
Not
I kinda-
broken. I guess it was. I don't know, twisted.
I don't wanted to just poke it with a little needle and see it drain.
What would you call that? What do they call that? High sprained ankle. What do they call that?
I don't know.
What's that medical term? Like NFL injury. I usually know all the NFL injury report, like muscle, like
sprain.
names, like medical names. I know them all just from fantasy football, just from the different injuries that people can break, like their clavicle. Oh, bruised clavicle,
Speaking
bruised
of-
knee, turf toe.
Dude, no, this is funny. When I actually broke my clavicle, my collarbone, the doctor told me, he said, when he was explaining my options were to have surgery and have a metal plate put in with screws and reconnected, and it would only be about a month recoup time afterwards. Or I could not have surgery and let it heal naturally, and I would probably be in a sling, and it would take maybe 3 months or so.
Mhm.
And the way he sold me was, he said, he goes, the surgery, the same exact one Aaron Rodgers just had, and he just got back and played last week. Remember that year when he broke his collarbone and came back and like made the playoffs and played like late in December?
Oh, yeah.
He was only out 4 weeks, dude. Because I remember people had him in fantasy, and I was like, yeah, he only missed 4 weeks and he was back, and I was like, yeah, he's like, give me the surgery, doc. Cut me up and put some stitches and screws inside.
There you go.
Hey, I have a question for you guys for NFL football,
Mm-hmm.
for fantasy,
Yep.
Mm.
What's
and that fantasy draft.
Uh-huh.
and how to pick the order.
Oh.
I have a fun random idea.
What?
We get a stack of cards. We pick out 10.
Okay.
We each get one card, and we like write with Sharpie like our team name or whatever you want, your initials.
Well, that's just like picking out of a hat.
Yeah, I know. I just want that's something new. We've done picking out of a hat.
Yeah.
I think this is the 8th year. I think every year we've done something new, and I want to continue that tradition.
Oh
actually.
yeah, I agree.
And the Spotify one was just like an idea because it's like a fair,
Yeah.
like pure random. Like the
Right.
wheel is pure random. I don't know. Picking out a hat can sometimes get fucked. Cards can kind of get fucked. The duck race got fucked.
The duck race did get a little.
Did you know about the duck race? Does Nick
No,
know about the
He
duck
was
race?
not a part of the duck
Can I
race.
tell you about the duck race real quick? So we were at the rec center in Mo State, right? You know the whirlpool. So we all had
Mark-
10 rubber duckies.
Yeah, Mark Rock.
We all
bought-
had our own
No,
rubber
was that
ducky.
when we were at 8 still? Or
Or wait,
Yeah, we
8.
had
This
8.
had to be like year 2.
yeah.
We all had 8 rubber duckies marked with our like names on our initials, and we put them in like
The whirlpool.
we put them in the whirlpool, and whichever one made it to us first would win. Right? We'll get this. Some kid, some Asian kid who sees what we're doing, like sees that we're all like jumping up and down,
Like,
excited
go,
for
go,
rooting
go.
for our ducks, decides to jump in on the fun. And I mean, he jumped in.
He jumped
He
into
literally
the wall.
jumped in the pool, so it changed. Some ducks went flying. Bryce went to the back of the pack instead of finishing first, and like Mark
Changed-
took the
changed
lead,
It
and
changed the
we
dynamic
had
of
to
the
keep
league.
it. It was done. It was the final race. What you've done. We made that the final race. I mean, we said that's that's
Why did
that
that have
just
to be the
happens.
final race?
No, that
We-
was it.
that was it.
That was it.
That
we,
was
we
it.
called it.
Who said?
We
We all kind of agreed it was
we all
funnier that the
agreed.
kid jumped in.
Not for Bryce.
not for Bryce.
No,
but-
Bryce always holds it to this day.
I would too if I were Bryce. You guys would hear that from me all the time.
But
Speaking of fantasy, it is coming up. So
we should do that. We should get like rubber ducks or some shit.
What if we had the cards and we like threw them up into the air and like the one that like lands like somewhere else is like, or like someone throws it up and then throws a dart through it.
I don't know. That's so hard.
Just keep going
I
until
think you would be like one person gets it, and then like whoa.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
We could play poker. What if we played a poker tournament?
Pat would have first overall.
What
pick.
if we played? What if we played a poker tournament?
That'd be fun. That'd be.
And it would be like a literal tournament where once you run out of
Yeah,
money,
but
you're
it
out,
sucks
and then
that
it plays.
Coop wouldn't be there.
Oh,
Oh, we can't do that.
I forget that. I forget that every time I'm thinking of cool
he won't-
ideas.
we don't even know if he's gonna be there. He hasn't said a word, so hopefully he says something.
So maybe he's there. So maybe he is there.
He just hasn't said anything.
Coop, if you're watching the Lucast,
Say something.
Let us know if you're coming.
Hope you're out there.
All right,
The
so
fantasy football team.
Let's
We-
get
we
into
want
a
you
little
there.
bit of
We want
like
you
St.
there.
Louis sports and stuff. So like
Cardinals are back tonight.
Cardinals
in
are
Atlanta.
finally back.
they're delayed.
Sonny Gray
apparently.
tonight, right?
Well, I know who may not be at the game tonight. I read.
Oh.
Matt Carpenter, Ryan Helsley, and
And
Willie
Helsley.
McGee.
Yeah, Housley's flying in from the All-Star game.
All their flights got impacted by the Microsoft outage
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
this morning.
So they might not make it to the game time. Same with, yeah. It's I want to. I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
This
Okay.
fucked up other shit.
But
But,
they play Atlanta tonight. We got Sonny Gray on the mound, and then
Atlanta's good. Atlanta
All
is
right,
good.
so we're getting into the second half of the season. What are your predictions, bold predictions for the Cardinals moving forward?
playoffs. Cardinals make
Playoffs.
So your
we're able to
regular
make
prediction
playoffs.
is playoffs.
I
Yeah,
mean,
of
that's what
course.
we're set
Always
on right
playoffs.
now.
Right.
It's always been playoffs.
Okay. And then what's your bold prediction? Like something that like a lot of fans.
Hopefully, we make a trade at the deadline.
My bold prediction is
We sell. Or not sell. Like, buy.
I feel we added some pitching maybe.
Yeah, we have to.
I don't think we need any more
We
depth
have to.
pieces.
That's
like,
not
our
like a
top
bold.
three-
Like bold is like something crazy.
we win
like,
everything.
Guess
we win it
guess
all.
who our top 3 is? Tell me, Pat.
What?
Our top 3 pitchers.
Ryan? Not Ryan Helsey.
Starting pitchers.
Starting pitchers is Sonny Gray,
Uh-huh.
Michaelis,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
oh,
Mm. You can't even get to 3.
Palante maybe.
No, that guy shouldn't even be. He's not even counted. You
It's
don't even count him.
Sonny Gray, Michaelis,
Who's the third best? Who's the best third best ERA?
and who's our third guy? It's probably Kyle Gibson.
Yes, Kyle Gibson. Correct. Bingo. Boom.
It took like every ounce of brain
Then-
juice for
Yeah,
one.
that
then
was-
who'd
that
be the
was-
fourth?
Lance Lynn.
Oh, Lynn. Yes.
Right. The pink Jeep.
So
Driver.
Yeah, they
yeah,
need
if
another
we get
starting
a
pitcher.
if
they
we
have
get a
to.
starter pitcher who moves down, Lance Lynn.
No
or-
one, dude. They'll just
Just
have
run
another extra
5?
day.
Have like Lance Lynn and.
We don't have a fifth right now. We rotate the fifth
Oh, okay.
between Palante, Libator,
Yeah, Livertor.
and who else? I don't even know. Gordon
Graceffo.
Graphic. Yeah.
Mm. So we're hoping for playoffs. We got to catch Milwaukee. We're 4.5 back.
A lot of baseball. So a lot of baseball, you guys.
It's gonna be
We
tough.
do play the Central a lot now. Going up, moving up.
I feel like we haven't played the Reds at all.
We played them once. I saw us beat them.
Yeah, we have only played Milwaukee once as well, I believe. So
Who was that with for that Reds game?
Played the Cubs a bunch already.
yeah,
I know
we've already
that.
played the Cubs a lot.
I think it
And
was
the
Eli
Pirates.
and Bennett.
We played the Pirates in 2
few.
series. I know that for a fact.
Did I tell you what the MLB ballpark app shows you? Was that you or was that Eli?
What does the ballpark app show you?
Shows you like all the games you've attended, like how many different teams you've seen.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
I-
cool.
That's a
Eli
cool
like,
feature.
just showed. Dude, pull it up. I want to. I want to know how many you've.
How many games I've gone to?
Dead
total?
air. Oh my god. Well, hold on. Fuck, I forget where it is. Yeah. Oh, 17 teams seen. 17.
That's awesome.
You've seen how many?
17 different teams.
Oh, it doesn't tell you the ballparks you've been to. It just says how many.
Well, no, it
teams
says
you've
one
seen.
ballpark.
Where do I go?
Oh, well, you've
so
been
you
to-
go to your name, like top left, yep. And then, look, yeah. 24.
Nick's seen 24.
I've seen 24 teams and I've been to 2 ballparks. That's wrong. I've been to
Eli
more.
says, "What's good? What up, Eli?
What up, E?
What up, Eli?
We'll see you soon."
Oh my God, I've been to 120 games at Busch.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then it says I've been to guaranteed rate field.
Yeah,
in
shout out
Chicago.
Eli for showing me this, by the way.
I forgot I've been to that field. You guys, I went there. I've been to another game in Toronto. And then I've been to a game at City Field in New York. So
What's,
I've
Yeah.
gone to the Mets
he's
one year.
I've been to
asking,
Wrigley.
"What's the missing ones?"
What?
What missing ones?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
what it
maybe
is.
he's behind on you asking what cities you or like which ballparks weren't.
Well,
on
what?
there.
But what teams you haven't seen? What missing team that
Oh,
you haven't seen?
Well,
That's
yeah,
he
which-
said that. He said missing teams
Oh.
that Shaw hasn't seen.
I don't think I've seen the Red Sox.
You saw the Red
Oh,
Sox.
dude, the Red Sox was a game that I saw this year.
Did I? Maybe I did.
You would not miss
Dude,
the
I'm
Red
gonna-
Sox.
I couldn't tell you what team I haven't seen before. I'm gonna have to think
Probably
really hard.
probably some AL teams that are never here, like the Athletics or
Seattle probably.
Seattle.
Who else?
You saw the Blue Jays with me. I know you saw the Blue Jays in the home opener.
I've been to a Blue
Uh,
Jays game.
Did you see the Orioles when they were here?
Like at last season already. Oh, it tells you how many I got per season. Last year I went to 59 games.
Holy shit!
This year I've gone to 39.
Damn. What the rate? What, over
Oh.
under on games attended.
My God,
I'll
this
set the
man's
line
a-
at 40.
Wait, that
man's a
can't be right.
professional Cardinals game goer.
So I only went to 5.
Professional best fan in baseball. Season ticket holder right here.
Jesus. No, this year I only have 18.
Okay.
Last season I had 39, and the year before that I had 59.
Oh.
That year was Albert and Yachty's
Well,
last
yeah.
The
season.
best year.
Dude, I
The
didn't.
best year.
We didn't miss a game down the stretch.
No,
Oh my
we couldn't.
God, no! I love that. That was a great time in St.
Dude,
Louis.
thanks
Oh
for
my
showing
God.
me that. That's really cool. I'm gonna
I
look at that a
know.
lot.
Shout out
later.
Eli.
He says yes. Hard to rattle off which ones are missing, but yes.
Yeah, fact.
I couldn't even think. I know I've seen the Yankees.
You've seen the Yankees.
Uh,
Who else doesn't really come to town that often?
I know I've seen the Orioles.
And I've seen more teams, but like childhood.
How many
that just
teams
didn't
total are there
count.
in the MLB?
Like
30.
32?
tickets.
30? I don't know.
I don't know if I've seen the Texas Rangers.
I've seen them. I've been to their ballpark. I've been to I've been
I
to
don't know
four
if I've seen the
ballparks.
Twins.
Well, I've been to five. I didn't see. Do you count? Do you have to see a game at the
You
ballpark?
haven't seen the
'Cause, like,
Rays, have you?
Maybe I don't know.
What about
I've seen 4 different ballpark games.
What about
Uh,
the Guardians? We don't see the Guardians ever.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've been 6.
You've been to there. You've been
Yeah,
to
5.
Cleveland.
That's
Pat. You've
5.
been there.
That's 5 stadiums.
You've been to 5 stadiums.
Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
Been to Milwaukee Brewers game.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a Texas Rangers game. Been to Busch Stadium. And I've been to Wrigley Field.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, beat.
We haven't seen the Rangers, probably Mariners, Astros. Did you go back?
I
in the-
saw an Astros logo
Okay.
on my thing.
I've been around PNC Park. PNC
We're
Park
never
is
gonna. If someone wants to sit through my MLB ballpark app and scroll through all
Yeah.
159 games I've ever been to, be my guest.
Yeah, how many games was that Albert year? 59?
games that
59.
season.
What a year!
Yeah, that was
So I keep watching highlights of that year. That's crazy.
Roper says Arenado and Goldschmidt are still in that series trying to get a hit.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, should we
In
go
another universe.
to? Should we go to another?
Can we just talk about
team?
the multiverse?
No.
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 All right.
No.
Well, so I don't want to be in this universe of St. Louis City right now. We are heartless. But now we're getting the Germans,
Yes.
the German blood
Dude,
of Marcel Hartl and Thomas Teukert. And then the JGR guy. He's not German, but I'm excited for him
Yeah.
to be a center back. We clearly need it.
the
Nelson is went out.
Australian guy.
Yeah, the
He's gonna
guy
be
from
good.
Sydney. Yeah.
dude.
So those guys, they've been training. They're ready to go in the match day.
Mm-hmm. And they can play
For
tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow night against Sporting KC. They've been traveling with the team. Like
Sporting KC.
they've been
Yeah.
training all
Derby?
weeks.
It's home.
Yes,
Yeah. We have it
yes,
at home
tomorrow.
tomorrow at home.
I wish we were
Here?
at that game. No, in KC.
Oh yes, I can't see.
Oh yeah, because we played 2
No,
there.
it's not
and only
here.
1 here.
Yeah, yeah. We go back there first.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sporting KC.
Yep.
And dude, listen, Marcel Hartl, who is like one of the top scoring players in Bundesliga 2, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Which is obviously, I would say, a better league than MLS. This dude, if the flight shit didn't happen today, it might not be. He was gonna be able to fly into KC, but it might have jeopardized his flight shit. That today's shit, like
He's got all day tomorrow.
no, they were saying that he might not be able to make it in time tomorrow night. I mean, unless if he can, the Hackworth did say if he walks off the flight and makes it before he can suit up and play, he doesn't have to train. Like if he shows up after training's gonna be in the morning or the daytime.
Right.
So like if his flight makes it in the evening,
Guy's that
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
yeah,
You can just skip practice and just roll off the plane and just
Why not?
come
We
start.
need it,
We need
obviously.
it. That's who we need.
We
We
need
just
quality players,
We
we
just
do.
traded Sam Adeniran.
Yeah, let's talk about that. They got him for a bag of soccer balls, basically, dude. Because like,
Well,
was it not,
what did we sell him
We
for?
could have,
bro? Like a few months ago, there were teams in
he's
Europe trying to buy him for
for
like
$1
$1 million.
million. yeah.
And now they just sold him for maybe how much in GAM money?
150 to
150, but there's more with incentives if he
450
reaches certain goal marks or something. I
if
don't
he,
know.
like, scores.
Hmm.
But,
He's when he
Let me
Let me say something
summarize
about
it.
Sam and then Big Sam. Let me talk about Big Sam.
I'm
Can I
just
talk about Big
summarizing
Sam?
his thing in St. Louis.
Can I
Yes.
talk about Big Sam?
Go for it.
Big Sam had a big problem with Bradley Carnell.
Mm-hmm.
Big Sam also clearly, if you look at his like record of his career, he bounces around a lot for a 25-year-old. He's been to like 6 or 7 different clubs, and he started his career as a USL guy. So, I mean, his not gonna lie, his floor is USL. His ceiling is like maybe a starter on MLS, but not really. He's always been a kind of like a bench guy if you think about it. Like when he did start, I mean, there was always those matches, plenty of times him and João Klaus could have started together, and all those times it would have made sense, right? Wouldn't those? I'm just talking about like last year, 4-4-2, have those
They
two
didn't
guys.
play good together.
Yeah,
dude. They
I
were
know.
both wanted to
I'm
be
just, like,
single
so
strikers.
sad.
Didn't want to pass the ball.
They were, yeah, that was.
I'm glad to see him go. We don't need players like that
That's fair.
that aren't team first,
yeah.
who
No, I agree.
all they care about is
I
scoring
agree.
goals and boosting their stats.
Oh, I agree.
Get them out of here.
Amen. Yeah. Fair enough. I agree.
Yep.
It's
been a piss poor effort so far, and basically we have Leagues Cup or nothing at this point.
So when does League Cup start? When's the first game for that?
Is it right after the Olympics or
Leagues Cup.
or the end of this month? July, I think it's the end of this month. I'll look it up.
When is Olympics? Are we
Yeah,
gonna have
this-
another Lucas episode before the Olympics start?
Olympics is July 27th. That next Friday.
All right, we'll do a
Or
weekday Lucas
Saturday?
next week, and we'll give
26th.
the listeners what they want: an Olympic preview episode.
Yes. I'm big into the Olympics this year. Paris. You know about the beach volleyball is gonna be right under the fucking Eiffel Tower.
I've heard.
It's just gonna be dope.
Next weekend, Eli says his Leagues Cup, which is Saturday, July 27th. You guys work apparently.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you can't go to the concert. That's the Santana.
There
Sorry,
you go.
man. All right. I concede. You can keep the tickets for yourself.
Or maybe a Lucas listener would like to go.
Oh, little giveaway.
Contest?
No, JK, I'm keeping them.
Oh, damn. Teased them.
So the Olympics, yes, coming up.
Yeah.
Next weekend,
yeah.
we're gonna do a Olympic segment next week.
Next week, yes. There's a ton of kids playing. Like I know there's like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old runner that's on the runner.
They got the anti-sex beds back too.
Ooh,
Cardboard beds.
Cardboard beds.
going to France.
That's a known thing, dude. Athletes have been known to get freaky.
Oh,
in the
Olympic Village? Olympic Village is orgy village.
Well, think about it. A bunch of very fit,
Yeah.
hard body athletes.
they just
with
wanna
nothing better to do.
fucking- Dude, that's how you get the Peyton Mannings and Tom Brady's of the world. Or I don't even know.
The best athletes are conceived in the Olympic Village.
Ken Griffey Jr. Like that's
No.
how the Ken Griffey Juniors were born. Dude, all those athletes. Shaun White, I bet he made the next Shaun White.
Interesting.
Imagine Shaun White wins Yvonne when Shaun White wins Yvonne Rivers. What if they just like made the like
We got
best
Summer
baby?
Olympics coming up, man, not winter.
Not winter.
Roger Federer and Serena Williams. They had a kid. That'd be the goat. That'd be the
Oh.
goat.
Tennis, though. Let's talk a little tennis talk.
Oh yeah, Wimbledon.
Oh, go for it.
Wimbledon, the Joker. Is this time-
Joker.
is he
Oh,
done?
he's done, dude. It's the Alcaraz, the Spaniards, España.
Spain is back, bro.
Dude, I told you. Yeah,
Spain is-
Spain is back.
Spain is back.
They're
They
like
had
the
a
Yukon.
day.
They're like Yukon of Euros.
Wait, you said someone who said Spain Yukon their way all the way to the championship?
That was me, dude.
You said that.
Spain is a Yukon.
Spain Yukon them.
Spain has been
That's funny.
Yukon. Or Yukon of Europe.
But
That's a compliment, by the way. I hope you guys know it.
Oh, jeez.
the Joker is
What?
done.
Nothing.
Back to tennis, dude.
Back a Joker? Yeah, fuck the Joker. Couldn't even take a fucking shot.
He got dominated, dude. In 3 straight sets.
Ever
Wasn't
since the
even close.
vaccine, anti-vax took him down, dude.
It was downhill from then.
Vaxxed.
Why doesn't? If you
That's
got
after every loss, everyone just goes, vaxxed?
Vax.
Fuck Joker. Okay, well, I mean, it was a good Wimbledon. Like, straight sets. It's pretty awesome. Like, if you're an
You would've
Alcaraz
hoped
fan.
for something more entertaining.
Fair.
The 2 games I watched were when the Americans were in the quarterfinals. I guess it was Ben Shelton versus someone. I think he played Sinner.
This dude, Pat.
And then what's the other American guy's name?
Oh, Skinner and fuck,
Tifo.
Tifo. Yeah, American's pretty good, dude.
They're young.
Tifo.
You know, funny stat. Last American to go to the final is Roderick, and
John McEnroe.
yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Now he's in the booth.
Been a minute.
Mm.
Finally has some Americans.
Oh, you know who
to
they
grow up.
had in the booth doing Wimbledon on ESPN?
Who?
I don't remember his name, but I know he does
Oh.
college football like all the time. One of the college football guys. He's
Chris
not the
Herb-
guy who does.
Chris
Not
Herb.
Vern Lundquist?
If you show me a picture of him, I'd tell you.
Okay. They also had the famous guy that does all the like, funny like, just like. I can't even
What funny guy? Funny
He
guy. You
does,
think
he
it's so
mocks
funny?
people like he like comes up he like try and like
Talking about
recreate-
tennis still?
No, Jesus Christ, never mind. I don't even know what you would call a comedian. Whatever. Seems like friend or something. He imitates. He's like does imitations, celebrity imitations. Never heard. He hosted the NHL awards.
What's his name?
Something friend. You can look him up. Something friend. or
Yeah, the
something.
NHL awards. They're gonna. I heard they were gonna cancel that show, and that's for good reason.
Oh
They have
my
this
God,
guy hosting I've
Kucherov?
never heard of.
Yeah, Kucherov. He tried talking to Kucherov, and Kucherov like just sat there like.
Players don't want to go.
Yeah,
They don't want to
talk.
do that stupid shit.
Yeah, they just want to get the award and say thanks. Bye. I want to play next year.
Exactly.
That's
Right.
facts.
That's why hockey is so hard to market. The players are assholes, kind of. Like
Well-
hockey players are they're kind of
I guess,
bullies.
Eli,
dude.
feel free to head over. So we're ready to wrap up soon, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
There's I guess we got the Open to kind of talk about a little bit, but if we want.
Oh, I
Oh, the
picked a shitty
Open.
lineup, you guys.
Oh,
for DK.
fucking Pat should have had the balls to put himself in a millionaire bracket.
Pat's
and
in
he'd be
first.
making. You know how much money he'd be making right now?
I don't want to know.
How much?
I don't want to know. I heard quarter.
1,000?
No,
Quarter? I heard a quarter of something.
Oh, not
just like
100,000?
No, just like 100. Like not even 1,000.
Oh, not that much money. Not that much money.
Okay, well, then split it out if it's not that much money.
I mean,
$250,000.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
No, JK.
No.
You said just 250.
Dollars?
Minus 100,000. Yeah, just $250.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to puke.
That's what I asked him. He said 250. I go 1,000. I was like 100,000.
I mean, Pat, if you think about it, this was earlier that like Tyler checked this, so it could have gotten better with the cut. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, let me pull it up. I didn't have good
I
reception
mean,
earlier.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not jinxing nothing.
Well,
I'm liking what's happening. That's all I'm gonna
We all
say.
took Scotty, right? Everyone took Scotty.
Yeah, we all three.
Everyone took Scotty, probably.
Yep. JT.
fucking Finau fucked me.
Oh, I'm in
Finau
fourth.
went.
I'm in fourth. I'm coming back.
God, where am I? I dropped.
You
oh,
dropped it. You're an eighth.
Oh no, I'm an eighth. No.
Okay, there's guys behind me who had less guys make cut. I had some guys make cut. Kevin English made the cut at +5. Oh my God, Thiaglo
Harris
went
English.
+14.
Yeah, he had a bad day today.
See the gala.
he had the gala.
Yeah,
that's
see.
that's
So you had 4 out of 6. Okay, go back.
I got
go back.
Morikawa is gonna cook, dude. Scheffler and
Morikawa.
Morikawa can carry me, I think.
Mm.
Who do you have, Pat?
I got Shane Lowry.
Oof.
I got
And
How
Scheffler.
many missed
I got Scheffler. I went 5 for 6, boys.
Oh.
So that's guaranteed, pretty much.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm done. I'm saying it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's all I'm gonna
Oh my
say.
God! Someone had no one. This guy in our league, even no one made the cut.
Kovac and no one made the
The
cut.
shark. That's the shark. The shark.
That's the shark.
That's why
Yeah.
KU put the shark's dead in its water.
Look at Bryce down here with only 100 points.
Yeah,
It
he
was
only
a
had one
bad
make.
week.
He only had
Dude,
one make.
it was a bad week for dude. All the guys were
All the
off.
guys that were supposed to be good sucked.
sucked.
Do I have a chance to be Pat? Let's be honest.
See, he was
Is there a
supposed to be so
chance?
good.
Because if Scheffler wins, I need Morikawa to win, probably.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. You need more. Yeah. Who Morikawa?
Morikawa. He's trying to say
Yeah.
Morikawa. and he
Morika-
says
Colin-
Morikawa.
That's
Colin-
what I'm saying. Morikawa.
No.
Tomato,
Just say it
tomato.
correctly. Just say it correctly.
Morikawa.
Respect him. He might come on the show one day.
Colin.
Morikawa.
Oh my god, he's lost.
It's
But
It's a
fine.
loss, it's a
DraftKings
loss,
was
guys.
DraftKings was fun this week. I mean, I'm sorry, Nick. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you guys
Sorry to me. What do you mean I'm beating you?
Yeah.
for now.
I beat you every single time I play.
And it made-
Why don't you
DK,
play
bro.
then? Then why don't you play then, huh? I'm winning all these times. I win more
You
than
don't,
him.
dude. You don't win when I play.
Then play. I dare you to play.
Can't play every week
yeah,
like
uh-huh. He knows he's gonna lose this week, and he's coughing up $10.
My
He
stats
just doesn't want
wouldn't
to
be
lose
as
again.
good.
'Cause he knows he's not gonna win. He knows deep down that he's never gonna win. So he's not. Why would he play?
you. Colin Morikawa.
Morikawa.
That's what I said, dude. He can come back and he can win. I believe in him.
Colin Morikawa.
Colin
Say it with me. Say it with me. Colin Morikawa.
Colin Morikawa.
There you go.
There you go. Colin Morikawa. Colin Morikawa.
Morikawa.
Yeah, there you go.
Morikawa.
Cow.
Let's call him a cow.
There you go. The cow man.
Morikawa.
Colin.
Morikawa.
we should end on that.
Colin the cow.
We got anything else? Twitter, OTR.
We got to
Rivalry.
do
Trying to
Twitter
get a
roundup
rivalry
and
to
OTR
show.
OT. Pat, don't try to rush us out
No,
of
no,
here.
no. I'm just saying. We got
Yeah,
some
he
other
does
stuff.
do
yeah,
that. He
yeah.
does do that. He's a bad producer for that. We all know it.
No, I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling.
Oh.
Let me say this. As I pull up my Twitter
Do
here,
we have any viewers still?
and I'm gonna share.
We've had 6 viewers. Eli is the only one in the chat.
How about it? How about it? The Courtney Show. Those are those Courtney Show listeners getting in here.
No, thank you seriously for those listeners. I'm sorry. This is
But
going
one
off
more
the color.
Courtney Show mention. I tried telling Chris Convey to follow us on Twitter,
Yeah.
and he goes, "What?" I go, "Twitter." I go, "X," and he goes, "Oh, I don't have that." Like, what?
How does a radio person not
They-
have any, like
And they do-
one
I don't
big
know.
They do a
social
bit.
media?
They do a bit every morning called. They just read something off their phone that's funny, and they just call it "Best Thing I Saw Yesterday."
Okay.
And I was like, they're reading memes and stuff. Like, those are tweets. But I guess he gets his memes on Instagram.
I guess.
I'm not an Instagram guy, personally. Anyhow, we forgot to mention that Matthew Tkachuk had his day with the Stanley Cup in
Oh,
St.
that's
Louis
right.
the other day.
Where he took it to Children's Hospital. I saw that.
That was the video that I liked, yes. But I know that he took it to Obi Clark's. He took it to Chaminade.
Yep.
When did he have it today? Or-
It was yesterday.
But then
He may have had it today because
that basically are
the Microsoft
Country God.
outage.
what was the
Oh,
company
the
The
shock?
cup, the cup was supposed to fly from St.
Aftershock.
Louis to Minnesota this morning, and I
Mm.
think the flight was delayed because of all the outages.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Matthew had a day. It's kind of hard for me to consider him a St. Louis kid.
Why? Just because he was born in
No, but just
Arizona?
like
he was raised here.
he was
dude.
raised here, but like dude, he
His
grew
dad
up
played
like
for the Blues, and he
so rich, and his family is Keith is from
Dude, oh my God,
Massachusetts, and they
hold
got
on,
old money.
hold on.
They do not have old
Hey,
money.
hold on. I've been saying about this for a while now. Why does St. Louis have that reputation of like they have to be like, I don't know, like blue collar, chip on the shoulder?
Because that's what St.
Hate
Louis
on-
is, dude.
No, dude, we should celebrate our fellow brethren for like
He's-
being
that's not-
successful.
he's
That's
not-
successful on his own. He earned that, and you could have done that. Why would you be?
He did,
having-
bro. But I'm saying he's just not. He doesn't rep St. Louis like Jason
What do
Tatum.
you mean, dude? He like
Let me
repped
ask
the
you this.
Cardinals
Let me ask-
at the
no,
All Star
no.
game. Remember?
No, let me ask you this.
He repped
Who-
the Yachty
stop.
jersey.
No. Who reps
Now
St.
it's repping
Louis?
St. Louis.
Who reps St. Louis harder, Matthew Kachuk or Jason Tatum? Answer that question for me.
They're both equally.
No.
both equally.
Who do you think?
I mean, I
Jason
can't.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum reps St. Louis, dude. He's
Well,
from St. Louis. He
okay.
came up from St. Louis. Matthew Kachuk, and it's not his fault. That's why I'm kind of like not super hard
He's
on this
very
take.
close with Robert Thomas, and Keith
It's just
lives
who he-
in St. Louis. They have roots in St. Louis. Like,
All I'm saying is I'm biased
all his
against.
family's there, friends.
We don't say we hate him for like liking.
Okay,
St.
maybe
Louis.
all right. Maybe I see your point where Tatum would be more of a true son of St. Louis than Matthew
Yes.
Kachuk. Okay,
Yes,
I'll give you that. Oh, so is that what you're saying? I guess. Yeah, I guess it makes sense because
I guess, and that's why I'm saying when him
It's
doing,
actually insane though. The two Chaminade guys are literally the top of the leagues in both in one
no, but what I'm
championships in one.
trying to
That
say is like his day with the cup was just kind of forced.
yeah.
Like,
Well, he was.
We were happy for him, but just like
I didn't
Went
even
to
know
the
what was
hospital.
happening.
no one knew it was happening. Maybe he wanted it that way. Maybe he didn't really want
Yeah.
it like a big thing.
I mean, would you want a big thing?
Okapozo, Kyle Okapozo.
You know what it is too? This is a big thing I didn't even think of.
It's just based
It's
on
kind of
scheduled
we
by the
can't
Florida
celebrate it
Panthers.
as hard because like we have the Blues, and it's like, oh Matthew, if you're such a you rep St. Louis so hard, why aren't you with the Blues? You know. And Jason Tatum we can't say that with him because there's no basketball team here.
Right.
But I think that's what it is
Jason
too.
Tatum-
I'm a little bitter
Oh.
that he's not here playing with the Blues.
I wanted Matthew.
There
Kachuk-
was an offer. We just
Here-
couldn't.
and
up
here's
the
the thing.
offer.
Matthew Chuck should have like came to a Cardinals game with the trophy,
They weren't playing.
or Jason Tatum needs to come.
Maybe.
Jason Tatum needs to come with the Larry O'Brien to like Bush.
Yeah. Why
it-
did they meet up, dude? What happened to them?
Why did they not get together
Cooperate.
and like
coordinate? That
coordinate those two games
under the arch.
and coordinate those days together?
Under the arch.
shit? Mm,
They missed a chance for a great picture.
they really did.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
You got any other Twitter?
I mean, not really.
Any good Twitter fights on your burner lately?
No, it's been
No.
kind of calm for
Well, he can't
the
really
whole
fight
nation
about much.
spiraling.
Yeah,
He
not
can't
a
really
lot.
fight off anything right
it's
now.
an election year.
Not a lot to
Everyone's
chirp about.
Well, it is
everyone's
sporting,
focused on that.
Sporting
to be
KC
honest.
thing.
Sporting KC. Oh, that might get spicy afterwards.
Dude, rivalry week.
Yeah, it's a big rivalry week
You
for you.
should've-
Yeah,
You
dude.
should
should've-
spice that up a
Yeah,
little
you should have
bit.
ramped it up this last week.
Oh,
You've been missing.
Dude, I do miss the times when I'm just like,
Yeah, he's got to be.
Sporting KC guys.
Yeah,
come
it's a
at
big
me.
week for you. We need you to amp it up.
Cease
dude.
and desist
Our
me,
season
dude.
might be over, but we need the
Well,
amp
we'll
up
get
on the-
our
on the
3
Twitter.
easy points from SKC. We'll just snatch them up.
One last thing. I don't think we'd mentioned any hockey stuff. Well, now I'm thinking about this Matthew Kachuk.
Um,
You guys hear about Torrey Krug getting placed on long-term injured
yeah.
reserve?
That's
how long? Well,
It's
they said
gonna-
6 to
It's
8.
possibly a year. It's either gonna go till training camp, and then he's gonna be like
Can't go.
looked at and stuff. He'll be fine, play the year, or he's gonna need surgery. If he needs surgery, he's out.
So I think
Is that
you-
a good thing or a bad thing, fellas?
I think it's a good thing in the long run. But he kind of hit on it, I think, last time when we were talking about how they kind of might Doug Wade his ass and
Mhm.
stick him up in the press box.
Mhm.
So what they've done now, what I think, is they kind of created this injury and said his ankle is showing post-arthritic changes. that sounds confusing, right?
Yeah.
It's meant to be. It's super vague. It's a very general blanket statement. It just means like, oh yeah, there's wear and tear there, basically. And they're saying this so they can put him on long-term injured reserve and save the cap space and then go spend it elsewhere. So
Well,
basically, think about
you
it
know
this
the
way.
rule though with that, right?
What do you mean?
So if we are not up to the cap, we still have $7 million in cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we are up to the cap, then we can spend 6.5, which is Krug's salary, 6.5 million more than the cap. But we can't spend that until we're up on the cap.
That's not true.
Look up the rule. I've read multiple articles on this.
So then we only
Wait,
need
so
$1
you're
million
saying-
more then to get up to the cap.
We
If
need
it's-
$7 million more. We still have $7 million.
I don't think that's how it works. I think
it is how it works.
Wait, so you're saying we have to sign someone for $7 million to
Yes.
hit the cap?
To hit the cap.
So Stillman hasn't spent to the cap, you're saying?
Correct.
So there's
that's
someone
not true
else
after
out
the
there
Booch deal. After the Booch deal, they were way closer to the cap limit.
We're not. We still have like 7 million on the cap,
and we won't spend to it.
and we won't. And so Krug's money is just 6.5
Dead money.
Dead money, basically. Yes. That's how long. That's how Vegas flipped the system, because they would always spend to the cap, and then put people on IR, and then spend more than the cap.
Oh,
And Stillman won't do it.
won't do it.
That's the thing. You can't just you can't just say, oh yeah, we got 6.5 million more. Yay. We technically do, but we got to spend to the cap first before we can do that.
Or they can just trade him and avoid all this.
Or they can do that, but now it's harder with an injury.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry to burst your bubble.
You just burst my Blues bubble. I was trying to give you some Blues news.
Here's
and
the thing:
you
we
burst
weren't
it.
going to be able to trade him unless he was injured. We tried trading him before he was injured. No movement clause. Just
What do you mean before he was
So-
injured? They haven't played. I mean, everyone.
no. They had a deal set up before the draft that with Anaheim, and he struck it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to play in Anaheim?
I know,
wouldn't.
I know exactly. I'm just saying, like anywhere they were going to trade him, he was going to strike it down. He has a no movement clause. Doug Armstrong was handing those out like candy, and it's not
When
good.
he was spiraling when he lost Petro, basically.
Yeah,
You lose all power when you give a player a no move clause.
Mm-hmm.
Like Doug thinks he's being friendly, like, oh, I'm letting the players decide and be nice. Yeah, it's really screwing us in the long run, isn't it, Doug?
Yeah, now we're on the back end of all this shit.
yeah, because we're stuck with the contracts.
Yep.
I mean, it's fine. It's just not fine.
It's fine, but not fine. Everything's fine.
We are this year.
It's going to be a good year for young players this year, you
young
guys.
Oh, yeah,
players.
yeah.
It's
We've been
gonna be
saying
a
that
young-
for 2 or 3 years now, but after
but, like this young
We
generation.
really need
it's
Dvorsky
time they
to-
take a step.
Dvorsky needs to
Dvorsky.
make the team. That's the big thing.
I think he can, but I don't know if he will.
he can. What
He
if he just
can.
can't? What if he does? It's awesome.
But what's going to happen is our defense, you guys. We need, after Torrey Krug, if he's not playing, Ryan Suter's not helping us get any
Yeah.
younger. It's got to be Scotty P, Tyler Tucker, or
Phil,
Matthew Kessel.
Matthew Kessel.
One of
Army
those three
learned
guys.
something,
They
dude.
got to step up.
Army learned something from Mo and hired like the oldest veteran he could find.
Washed and old.
Washed.
Oh, let me sign him.
All right. Little OTROT, and then we'll finish up.
OTROT, I'll start things off, you guys.
What you got?
Was riding my bike yesterday. It was beautiful outside like it is today.
Mm-hmm.
And you know those commercials you see for like the Viking river cruises in Europe?
Yeah.
Apparently they have them here in America. Was not aware because there's a giant Viking river cruise parked, docked up down by the arch.
Oh, really?
Like not quite at the arch. I was riding on the bike path, so that starts kind of like by Shoto, and you
Yeah.
go further down.
Right. Not quite the McDonald's riverboat territory.
This boat was parked like pretty close to Shoto,
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
and it was huge,
That's awesome.
bigger than 2 football fields.
Are you
maybe.
bigger than your average Carnival cruise?
I've never been on a cruise.
No,
Like that.
like a Viking ship cruise. Basically.
No,
No, it was
it's
like
not as
he
big
showed-
as a Carnival cruise,
but it's
but
like,
it was pretty long.
Yeah, those are big ships, man.
And so I was riding my bike past, and I thought it was sort of like a situation at the zoo or Six Flags where you wave at people like on the train.
Mm-hmm.
And I
no
waved at
one
people,
waved back.
and I was like, "Wow, this boat is huge!" And everyone looked at me like I was an idiot.
Oh damn.
Some workers were getting off the boat and were walking on the bike path, and I yelled, "Coming through, coming through!" I had to get out the way.
That's so fun. You got a little OTRT, Mr. Roper?
I do. I
Okay.
do. And it's about HBO shows.
Okay,
House of the Dragon.
pretty cool.
It's been pretty elite, except for the last episode was
Yeah,
kind of
last-
just a filler episode. But that was because the episode before was like the most badass like fight ever.
Yeah, it was a good
With
fight.
dragons
Two-
fighting dragons.
Two
Spoiler
dead,
alert,
two
by the
dead
way.
Spoiler
dragons,
alert.
one
All I
dead
said
king.
was dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you haven't watched the newest episode, have you?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
What was the newest episode?
I don't know. It was
Someone.
kind of boring. It was I mean, not much happened. What is your question for me? I don't know.
I mean, the king's not dead yet.
Oh, you're right. He's not technically dead. He just got burned really badly.
Did you see his like scars?
He's not in charge anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so nasty.
Yeah.
They
He's
were
taking
they were
off that
peeling off
armor.
his armor pad, and it was
Oh,
like
yeah, and the-
all oozy, and it was like
yeah.
And
peeling
the
his
sisters
skin
were
back.
just watching on, and
Nope. Nope.
the
no,
queen is like,
no,
"He's gonna survive, right?
Nope.
These hours are the most important."
Good show though. Good show.
Good show. Good show.
We enjoy it. We watch it usually here live when it comes out, and then Twitter's amazing right after. All the memes are the best.
Yep.
Okay, here's my problem with it so far. Damon, what the fuck? He's just in the Harrenhal seeing ghosts. That's like his whole storyline this season.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
pissing me
that's
off. Like,
it.
why
he's
is
been
he?
a little bitch.
What is he doing?
I had no idea.
Yeah, he's just like falling for
seeing
the
ghosts.
fucking for the Riverland like witch.
Nope.
Just like that.
Yeah,
He
he's just-
knowingly is letting him like just get poisoned. Like she is definitely mixing shit in that drinks and shit. He's
Yeah.
just I want to fuck my mother. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, he's
That guy is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, oh my god, I don't even know what. Well, I guess Rhaenyra, the Dragon Riders, that was kind of cool. The ending,
Yeah.
how they're gonna just like go into the past, and that's where I'm at in the book actually. So
That's cool.
they've caught up to me.
Here's one thing I'll leave you with for dragons. What was the name of the lady who did the princess who died in the last
Queen
one?
Alicent, or no,
No,
Rhaenyra.
When Rhaenyra died, she kind of just like let the dragon like fall to the ground.
No, Rhaenys. Rhaenys.
Or
died.
Rhaenys.
Rhaenys, you're
Yeah.
right.
Sorry.
Why didn't she just have a parachute and jump off?
They didn't
Parachutes
have
weren't
those.
invented yet.
No, they didn't have.
They didn't have a bed sheet or something to just like hold on. Like
It was medieval times, dude. No.
No one thought of a parachute.
no one thought of a parachute.
Nope. You fall, you fall, you die, you die. That's it.
I don't think parachutes were invented until like the 18th or 19th century.
I can look it up.
I guess people
Probably the
weren't
20th
jumping
century,
off of
honestly.
dragons. They were staying on them until they landed normally.
Yeah, especially when dragons were around. I don't think parachutes were around.
Dragons and parachutes were not.
No,
Same
they
time.
didn't cross. but another HBO show I do want to talk about is Succession. Okay, you don't have to give that big of it. I just
It's a
want
mid show.
Roman and cousin Greg. They have like their best moments. It's worthwhile a watch. You have to watch like 3 or 4 episodes to get you in. You know who the people are, and then it's like funny.
And Roper did not get paid by HBO to say any of this. He
No.
just loves HBO
I love
that
HBO.
much.
Dude,
Yep.
HBO. Please give me free HBO.
Please give us
Love your
free
shit.
HBO Max.
I would love that. That'd be awesome.
But yeah, all right. I guess that's it for OTROT.
Pat, what do you got?
I don't really have an OTRT this week. Sorry, boys.
Wow.
I really don't.
You got that St. Louis
College
hat.
football
little
25.
I've
dirty
been wearing that
today.
St. Louis hat a
What
lot.
about college football 25 being out?
Yeah, it sucks.
Coach Doug's is back at Wazoo. No, no one wants to talk about that.
No, it just sucks because we can't play it.
Yeah, you can't. You don't
We
have the
can't-
new
we-
Xbox.
We can't even fucking play
I know, but I'm gonna.
Talk to us when you get the new gen, bro. You're not next gen.
You're not either.
I'm not talking about it.
Alright, we're on on. This is a bad
it
discussion.
looks awesome. I really want to
It's a
play.
game. Okay.
Did you
I
see
know,
that
but-
picture like, going around on Twitter and it was like a son and his dad playing and it was Mizzou, Kansas, and he was Mizzou and he beat Kansas like 180-0 and he goes, my 3-year-old son asked to play, had to show him, had to teach him,
Teach him what it's like.
had to learn.
True that. Well, it's been a fun show, fellas.
And with that, I guess we'll wrap it up. Any
Yeah.
more questions, concerns, comments
I don't got
before we
any.
leave?
I think that was it. Thank
Wrap
you
this
guys.
up.
Seriously.
Thank you
Shout
for
out
watching.
to Courtney Show.
Thank you to
Shout out to
165
the
The Arch, the Courtney Show. I think
Ladies,
we should just keep
ladies
these
of the
cups up here.
Lucas. They are now our favorite.
This is my favorite radio morning show.
Yeah, for
If
real.
you're not listening to the Lucas in the morning, listen to the Courtney Show.
there you go.
We will see you tomorrow night. They did it. It's over. The game is over.
Pump it up here. We're here for a
That's
fucking
hilarious.
reason
It's
because we're a
funny.
fucking good hockey team and we're going to fucking come home with a cup here tonight.